Objection! Hello! Hello, everyone! Welcome back! How y'all doing? How's it going? Happy Sunday! First day of the week, new week coming on in. How's it going? Who do we have in chat? We have... Firemancer, there we go. Justin the Fulf, www.479. How's it going? Dragon Moses, how you doing, Moses? Elfaraz, hello. Let's see here, who else we've got? I know we have others. Wendy Bone. And a host from Xander the Wandering Wolf. Hey Xander, how you doing? Xander's here for the monster later, I guarantee that. Avian and Thrisk. How's it going? Welcome on in, everyone. Did I miss anyone? Oh, we got Xylanth. Hello, Xylanth. I don't want to miss anyone. Do not want to miss a beat here. Akaru plays. Hi, Aka. How's it going? Wesku. Hello. Yes, Xander admits it. I see that. Oh, we got so many hosts coming in. See here. Avian, thank you for the host. Justin the Fulf, thank you for the host. All right, so you want to know a fun fact about me right now? I have a toothache. Yes, I have a toothache. Over the cold, into the toothache. It's in the back of my mouth, upper teeth, back of my mouth. I can talk. It doesn't hurt to talk or anything. It hurts to bite down. So if I grip my teeth like this, it irritates it. You know. So I gotta go to the dentist, even though I don't have any dental. Yay! That's gonna be a fun expense to pay off. Can't wait for that. Oh, but yeah. Your luck sounds great, Fox. It's off and on. I get plenty of blessings. Like you guys. You guys are a blessing. You guys are a good example of good things. Good things that happen in my life. All you guys. I'm doing great. I was going to ask how you were, but you already told us. And you. Yes, of course you. I couple it all together, Avian. Don't you know? Gives Fox all the hugs and love and fortune. Aww. Oh, thank you, Justin. That being said, we are doing this for Extra Life. So today is Extra Life Day 2 of 2. If we can reach our $500 goal, hopefully, then we can have a giveaway. 3 Steam game giveaway. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I want to thanks everyone who donated last month. Every single donation that you guys handed my way, be it subs or bits or whatever, that's all going to the fursuit. So we are at least 3/4 of the way through with the fursuit donation goal. So thank you guys so much for making that a reality. Thank you, thank you. Satellite the Wolf, how you doing? Welcome on in. What is the donation goal, by the way? Which one? The fursuit or the Extra Life? Also, how you doing, Silverfang? Cool, I get to watch Fuchs. Whoa. Silverfang, says, cool, I get to watch Fox while I cook. I was, merging cook with Fox. Are there murder cases in this game? Yes. Extra Life, $500. Currently, we are at $115. But we're hoping for $500 for Extra Life, by the end of today. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. If we make it before the stream's over, I'll have a 3 Steam game giveaway. And anybody can jump into the giveaway. You don't have to donate to get into the giveaway. I just want to say that you're awesome. Well, thank you, Satellite. Hey, Satellite, you're more awesome. I'm going to tell you that right now. More awesome right there. Every single one of you. Twice. 1,000 times more awesome. Right there. Everyone in that chat right now. 1,000 times more awesome. Fact. Fact. You will not contest this. Alright, so let's see here. I want to make sure I have everything ready to go. Oh, yes, okay, cool. We are good to go. So let's go ahead and jump over to... I think I got everything out of the way. Yes, I did. Alright, let's go over and jump over to the game. And look, we have a game. Look at that. And no, this is not the remastered edition. This is the original. So this is straight from the Game Boy. Was it Game Boy Advance? I think it was Game Boy Advance when this came out. Holy crap, it's been that long. I'll see if I can make it go up by a good bit. Just give me a sec. Oh my goodness, Justin. You know, if you don't overtax yourself, it's okay, but still, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and hit the good old filter button so that we can get some filters going on here so that we don't accidentally talk before things. Is this the guy from the reference in Henry Stickmin? I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I saw Henry Stickmin stuff. Things are going to be out of sync for just like 2 seconds, so give me 1 moment to fix all that. And then we'll get the show on the road. And I also know there is a mission in one of these where you defend an orca. I forget which game that is, actually. I can't remember. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get all these going, ladies and gentlemen. So give me 1 minute to get all the good stuff. Let's see here. Yep. This is the annoying part. Excuse me. Whew. Pardon that snort. Ugh, gross. Alright, so we're ready to go. The Ninja Boops. Hey Shinobi, how you doing? Welcome on in. Alright, so we're ready for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, fully voice acted with toothache. I hope that's not what it's gonna look like the whole game, but you know what? Let's try it out, shall we? New game, please. I'll be lurking. Have fun in court, Fox. Well, thank you, Xander. I know another blessing. It's your fedora. Aw. Well, you know what? This fedora is pretty cool. I like it. This tea smells amazing. Nice. Well, my plan failed and I'm sad. Oh no, Justin! Watching your streams has gotten a positive impact on me and has made my... Aw, thank you, Wescu. I appreciate that. I'm glad I can make you smile. I'm glad this stream could make you smile. Justin, don't be sad. If it's giving you trouble, keep trying. Also, heck, let's hope this works. The first turnabout. Oh. Well, I gotta do voice acting. Right, What? Got a host coming in from Flashdown. Thank you for the host. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I like explaining my motivations like that. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. He's gonna pin it on the goth rock band H.I.M.? Apparently. That's a nefarious scheme, don't you think? I didn't want to save, but, sure. Oh, the game's making me hold it this way. Okay, I didn't know. Zip oops. Okay, game, we'll play it your way. Back, please. Ugh. Boy, am I nervous. Right? Oh, hi, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out. Oh, I want to help him out in any way I can. I'll make it look like some random rock band reject did it. Aha! Genius. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. I don't know who's talking. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Not Shinobi with Zaboops, but that's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Well, it wasn't Macaroon Raccoon, but hey, Macaroon, how you doing? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. This guy is unstable. You missed my comment, but understandable because you got a lot to read. Oh, what's your comment? I know a friend who has a good amount of money, but he says he's going through something right now with all... Oh, well, you didn't... Well, I mean, I appreciate the gesture, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, what is this nonsense? My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Yeah, nothing complicated about that. You almost made me choke. Oh my goodness. Hey, Prince Zero, a Reaper Wolf. How you doing? Why did I make you choke? Oh no. Apparently somebody in this game is called Nick. Wait, I'm Nick. Wasn't me, I swear. Justin, we're not pointing the finger at you. Okay, it's all right. Here's the story of a lovely lady who was conked over the head and is now dead. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The boobs, the soft boobs. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. I was eating McDonald's? Ooh. A ghost killed the woman. Well, I hope not. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. OMG, that was corny as all get out. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Your Honor, he's innocent. Case closed. See, I make good cases for friends. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court. Yep, we know where it is. Theo, how's it going? Hey, Phoenix Wright, what's funny is that I was just watching Project X Zone 2 gameplay earlier today. Nice! The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Potts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh no, he's so green. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. There was a funny scene with Kazuya, Jin, and Phoenix Wright. I actually haven't seen that game. I should check it out. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Took 3 tries but finally booped you. Haha! Sorry if I'm missing it. Ah, Hammerman! Hello, Hammerman! Well, technically the judge woke you this time, Hammerman. Because the judge has his gavel, so it's close to a hammer. Basically a hammer. Thank you for that host, by the way. It's a Little Old was on 3DS. Oh, yeah, I do remember it. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Jason, thank you for that host. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Head shaking, eyesight fading. Oh gosh. Hey, green? Yeah, green around the gills. This test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Gee, I wonder who it is. Larry Butts. It's not that green. The judge should have a Judge Judy voice. Judge Hammer? It could be. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Phew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. Really? Also Zaboops. I think Phoenix needs some Zaboops right now. Jog that brain of his. No. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! I've been there. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
You were just comprised to fail, aren't you?
I think I feel a migraine coming on. You feel a migraine coming on? Sheesh. Mother, I know the victim's name. Mother! Oh, gosh. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the plus button to check it at any time, okay? Phoenix is a great lawyer. Heck yeah, he is. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Mia Fey, Cinderblock, or Cindy Stone? I think it's Cinderblock, obviously. Somebody would name their child Cinderblock. Cindy Stone, please. The Bips from Steelwolf. How you doing, Steel? The victim's name is Cindy Stone. An attorney? Fists speak louder than words. Don't listen to him. Just do what you like. Oof, if I could do that, I'd be running back to court right now. Correct! Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was? We all know how that happened. Hit with a blunt object, obviously. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct! You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue, type weapon submitted as evidence. Okay, cool. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Yes, you got Payne's voice spot on. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Press the plus button to check the court record and do so frequently. Okay, so we got his attorney's badge, his autopsy report. Time of death was July 31st, 4 p.m., somewhere between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. And a statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, I know that. Can I go? Thank you. That's what I wanted. Hey, Face Ring, what are you doing? Give the text to read when you can. It's a funny. Funny. Okay, I will. Oh, Hammerman just came down. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Out of all the blunt objects, a statue. You know. Pizza? I love pizza. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Are you serious, Phoenix? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. An attorney interacting with superpowered martial artists is always funny. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. A hammer would have been fine, not like I know. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, Bunny! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. That last one's not such a good Just saying. Hey, the Jalmu! How's it going? Welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Fox Den. Time to put my chicken into the oven. Chicken. Yum. I'm probably going to try chicken sometimes. Nice. Didn't they all die? Yeah, that escalated quickly. Hey, Aussie Doggo, Sydney, how you doing? Welcome on in. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. Like your voice acting? Thanks. What's it to you anyway? I'm okay, just waking up. Well, good morning. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. Weird but fun. I read a book as a child that referenced Tekken, no joke. Huh, cool. How Woo doing, Volpine in hat? I'm doing great. I got a little bit of a toothache, which I gotta go to the dentist for, but can't escape it forever. Hope you're enjoying your day. Going good so far. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Butt's eyes look like something else. Oh my gosh. Passport. Excellent. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Zaboops? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering? I'm dying right now. This voice acting is 10 out of 10. Oh, Justin, thank you. Well, you know what? We should object. Yeah, you slam those hands down. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh my gosh. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Butts looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo a bit. Yeah, but without the, the superpower. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Let him answer honestly or stop him from answering? This isn't exactly something we can dodge. So, I think we're gonna have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. There it was. First objection. Pets, I love pets. Thank you. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Wow, that was quick. The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. That's not good. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Frank Sawit. What a name. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes! Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Well, you saw it. Some multi-poops. Okay, witness's account. Everyone pay attention. Here we go. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Like, seriously, I couldn't even describe how dead she was. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. This game looks familiar, like a DS game I played. It might be. Fisk, how you doing? I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. The lucky boops. Yay. Only foolish fools foolishly fool the foolish. Exactly. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Not right now, Theo, if that's okay. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record? Good, good. No, Mr. Wright! Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? He doesn't even know what a cross-examination is! Good grief! Excuse me. All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? This is not a slap towards anyone. This is me face-pawing. Ow. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Ouch, my face. I didn't hit you, Jason. You have to find the Cyclops. Not in this game. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay! So remember, press the witness with the minus button or by waving the Wii remote. Then check your facts again with the plus button and point out the contradiction. You got it, boss! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, one more time. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. But the time of death is listed at 4 p.m. or somewhere between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Can I talk to you about that for a second? Good grief, the Wii emote. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Gladly. I will present... yeah. Thanks. I know how to do it. Cindy's autopsy report. Let's present this. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, he's sweating. Oh, that! Here comes prosecution. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Crimson Foxiny, how you doing? Welcome on in. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Lies run parallel to the truth. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Careful, you're on the verge of perjury, I believe. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, dude, you suck at this lying business. No, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. He thought he was right, but he saw it wrong.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program.
This man is worse at lying than me. Wait. Good going. Going good. I miss GTA Online with the De Peyote plants. Oh, well. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I wasn't not sure exactly what you're saying. I guess you're messing around on GTA Online? Have fun. Why does every Nintendo woman have big... I have no idea. This is actually Capcom, but still.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Oh, heck yeah, we do. You didn't hear anything about me lying, Fox. Okay, I didn't hear anything about you lying. I heard it all, I'm sorry. Alright, so we already know exactly what was going on here. Coming from the television. Yeah, that right there. Let's talk about that. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified here at the time. Yes, exactly. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Actually, I want to go back to that. Excuse me, I would like to talk to you about hearing the television. But is that the right section? I know you gotta be really particular here. The victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That right there seems a little off because we have a blackout record. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh, got you again. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Well.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowett?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Yes? Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sowett, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
Gosh darn Sowett tucked himself into a corner. Heck yeah, he did.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
Yeah, you in trouble, dude. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sowett. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
He's literally dancing on the line of perjury. If I know my law terms correctly, I think I do at least. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Well, Phoenix is doing pretty well here for his first case. Okay, actually I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Okay. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? There was. Okay, I'd like to know more about this table clock, please. A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first I've heard of it.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Wait, the murder weapon is a clock? I want to ask about that. The murder weapon. Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Okay, hold on. Let's back that up a bit. Killer used it to hit the victim. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Well, it's a statue, not a clock. Do you care to explain that? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Ah! You with your objections and your evidence. Just what do you think you are? Oh, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sowett. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
That's not the judge. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. It is. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Oh, really? You just so happened to overlook that important detail.
I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Oh, hey, Nadasky. Do we have any problems? I feel like there's a problem. Because you have to turn it into a clock from being a statue. So, well, then again, Payne knew it was his clock, but that could have been done in examination. I feel like I'm having a problem. I feel like there's a problem here. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. I hope that's true. That's true. Because you have to twist the neck. That's what Payne said. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Ooh, got going for right for the throat there, Phoenix.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh, great. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face!
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
Hey, Overhunter, how's it going, Mr. Did It? Gosh, that face. That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, Thanks. Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death! Wow.
Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Also, Zabooks.
Mr. Wright!
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Did you have any evidence, or do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time!
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawat heard and the actual time of death. So, oh, that's Phoenix still. So, Mr. Sawat, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha 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 ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close!
Mr. Wright! It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawat.
No, it doesn't. We've still got, we still have, something, right? I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! They treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Mia? I mean, Chief? Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. He heard the time, he did not see it. That's true. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? A reason the clock was 3 hours slow. A reason the clock was 3 hours slow. I can think of a reason! Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The answer is the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, he's losing it. Oh, he's foaming at the mouth. Oh, he done. He done, son. He clipped right through the floor.
Oh, order, I say.
Well, that takes care of that, don't it?
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly.
Wright used his passport as evidence against Sowett. It's super effective. Sowett faints.
And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Yay! We won our first case! In record time, too. Woohoo! What do you know?
And with that, the court is adjourned.
Hooray, we did it. I came back at the right moment. Woo! Alright. It turns out that Frank Sowett was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Grandpa! I hope you're having a good birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Grandpa. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. Happy birthday to you. Yip, yip. There you go. You get your birthday yips. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day... Hey, Travolto! How's it going? How was daylight savings for you, Fox? Pretty good. Still sleepy, though. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawat let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And that was that. Foxy! Hi! Thank you for the hug. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby. Yes, we know. Phew! I still can't believe he won. Right. Good job in there. Wing Song! Hi! Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Cake! Yay, cake! Give cake to Grandpa! I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy! What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Harry Butts comes from... Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Autopsy. Statue, the passport. She kept the statue. So, it's the statue. Turn the I from Larry Butts to an H. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. What's up with the giant cookies? I don't know. I don't mind one. I'll take a giant cookie. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. I hope so too, because we don't need crying Larry Butts. Who's Nick? Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. What's your favorite cookie? Chocolate chip. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry. Hey, Jack and the Doggo! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Den. Would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Scandalous. Akaru Plays, thank you for the host. The end. Not of the game, just of the first chapter. Nani? Yes, I would love to save, thank you. Ark the Bat! Hey Ark, how you doing? Episode 2! Turnabout Sisters. And now... Ring! Ring! Somebody's phone's going off. Beep! Hello? Hello, hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. It's me, Freddy's here. The dyslexic potato. Hello, welcome on in. Excuse me. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. I'm back. What the heck happened? We won the first case and now this is going on. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame! I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Isn't that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers! I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Sounds like Mickey Mouse now. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. You sound eerily similar to Sherbert. Oh. September 5th, 8:57 p.m., Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Oh, crap! Oh, crap! I think she was murdered by a JoJo character. Red, white, Blue. The heck? September 5th, 908, Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Oh, you're late. Oh, you're very late. Huh? That's strange. Chief must have gone home already. His sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Well, move. Yeah, go to the office, yo! Oh my. That smell. Blood. Oh yeah, that's blood. Sis? Someone's there. Oh crap. Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh, she dead. Who are you? Good talk! The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on a sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Oh, crap. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Terrifying. Chief. Examine. Okay, check the chief. How's everything? Chief? It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. Thinker added it. Good, we got that evidence. Good. Some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass stand lying broken in the back of the room. Okay, glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Well, let's check it out, shall we? Give me that piece of paper. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Hey, Johan the Furry, how's it going? Welcome on in. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt for from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Zebips. Alright, we need to move. We need to call the police. I hope there's a phone out here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that! Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fay. Maya. Hey? Maya. Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her that receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Hey, what? Don't nom on me, Silver Fang. No nom in the fox. No nom in fox. Okay. Examine, move, present, please. What do you make of this? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Uh-oh. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. Right. Back. I need to call the police. I don't see a phone anywhere. Where's the gosh darn phone? Okay, maybe move somewhere else? Maybe there's a phone in the office. Please let there be a phone. Oh, there's the phone! Okay, phone. Right. I better call the police. That's funny. The screws of the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Yeah, that's what I would like to know. Someone's screaming from outside the window. Oh! Oh no, it's a pink-haired woman. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh. Wait. No, I didn't want to do that. Go back. Too late. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. It's the start of the police. Woo, woo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Oh. All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that... Oh, it's Phoenix. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? If we said it does, what would you say, good sir? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Well, you know, that's unfortunate. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Yes, hello. We'd like to talk to, Miss Maya Fey, please. Yes. Reason? 1. Lawyer? 2. This doesn't make any sense. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. That's up to you, really. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? Oof. No, I never thought... It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh! So he crashed and burned? Wow. Thanks. Thanks. Wow. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. 3 more years? Wow. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oof! Oof! That's what she said. That's what she said.
How dare you?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Okay, we need to talk here. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? No, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Not related to stream, but I've been supporting the furry fandom for I think 3 years. But even after all that time, I still don't count myself among them. Well, it's your choice, obviously. Okay, I'm back. Got my Nuka-Cola in hand and ready to solve some cases. Yeah! Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. Great. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Why train to be a spirit medium if you can supersize it and become a spirit extra large? Gosh. Hi, yeah, I would like to, one order of fries, actually, you know what, make that spirit extra large. I was gonna go with a spirit medium, but I changed my mind, and, yeah, throw in a chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone, please. Welcome to Spirit Burger. What can we get you? So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. That's what this is gonna be now. It's officially spirit mediums are just, they just make burgers. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. Hooray! We got a memo. Now, about this burger joint. So, you're an acolyte, a medium in training. So you're a small medium at large. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Welcome to Spirit Burger, home of the Spirit Burger. Can I take your order? Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. The brain of the detective is as big as a gum on a shoe. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be easy too. Yeah, you gotta start with the small. You gotta start with the small spirits, like the little tiny spirits from like oh, what's that one thing? Oh, I'm drawing a blank on this. Pikmin spirits. You can only summon Pikmin spirits first. That's level 1. Was talking to my uncle? Oh, well, welcome back, Theo. Little nightmares, yes. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me that a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Sure. I mean, if you don't want me, that's fine. Oh, you don't want Phoenix, yeah, that's fine. We won't take it personally. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? Uh-oh. 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 I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. I want to ask one more thing, though. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. He practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. I'm putting up wanted. It's official. I'm putting up wanted posters for the thinker statue. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright, let's get out of here and find that little lawyer. Oof. Grossberg Law Offices. Yeah, fancy looking place. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It'd be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I'll just have to come back later. Huh. So he's out. Well, maybe stop by at the Fay & Co. law offices? Hopefully find some clues? The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you are Detective Suede Shoes. Detective Suede Shoes. Heck yeah. Now that's the name I want. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Detective Suede Shoes. Give it up for Detective Suede Shoes, everyone. Suede Shoes, wasn't it? That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait, that's a song, pal. My name's Dick Gumshoe. Wait, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Oh, good. We can talk now. I'd like to talk about Maya first. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is Excuse me.
This is one trial you aren't going to win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth. Oh, okay. Have a good sleep, Akka. Thank you for stopping by.
I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all.
I'd like to know more if you're willing to share. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Oh, wait. You do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. What's your best Link impression? Hiya! There you go. Or if you're wanting the other way around.
Well, excuse me, princess. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Oh, that's Phoenix. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. He's a T-800 unit?
No, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. What about a Ryu impression? Hadouken! Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. Oof. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. That was badass? Well, thank you. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, let's talk about Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
You know, you want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use.
It's no use!
She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you could see the report, but that's all.
Do you think I should just whisper you the funny convo? If you're part of my Discord, you can put it there. All good. Ah, autopsy report. Hooray. Alright, we've got everything. I feel... Don't we need to get... No, we did... No. What do we need to get from him? We needed to get something from Gumshoe here, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, Maya's phone. Hold on, let me present something. There you are. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have it.
Gives $1 million US worth of pizza? Oh my goodness, I'd rather take the $1 million. Do you think you could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Do a Jerry Seinfeld impression? What's the deal with this detective? Seriously. I mean, I just asked for a cell phone and he doesn't give it to me. Why? The door must be closed. Also, hi Koopa, how you doing? He's on to me. Not so straight? Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him?
Something the matter?
Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone.
This? Says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Can you do the impression of Killer Instinct announcer? I've never heard the Killer Instinct announcer, so I don't know.
The Steel Samurai, that action hero on TV?
Yeah. You see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. Who is secretly the same guy who voices Banjo? Ooh, I didn't know that.
That what she said?
Yes. I hope he buys it.
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Fantastic. Chris Sutherland, well, he was the original Mike Willett. Okay. Why isn't Fox Fedora famous for his voice impressions? Get this man an Oscar. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Lawyerly ways. I'm going to keep that one. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. This dude's a pushover. Let's see. Gatewater Hotel. Gatewater Hotel. Wow. If you know your history, you'll know what that is. Subtle. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh. Alright. Here comes the fun part. So, throughout this series, there's going to be a lot of characters coming in and out. Some will stay, some will go. This is one who will probably go. So, I need a voice. I need voice suggestions. Nope, no clue what the reference is at all. White with Gaming. How's it going? I'm at work. Boo. Work. Well, I mean, the money's good, but boo. Work. I need suggestions for a voice. Nasal? Kind of did nasal. We got 2 for Peach voice. Smoker Peach returns. Karen impression? My goodness. Marge Simpson. I'm liking them. I'm liking them. Southern? I might save Southern. Okay, so time for something fun. All right. We got a couple here. We got a couple good ones here. So let me go ahead and put the ones that seem most popular. So, we have a new feature on the stream. So, let's see here. Let's take a couple. Do that one. Already kind of did that one though. Whoops. Spell right. How about that? Okay. So this is gonna start. This is gonna go for 1 minute, starting now. We have a poll. They have given us polls in chat. You've probably seen them around. So vote now. I took the popular 3. What voice impression for April May? I will do my absolute best. I don't know if you're on mobile, it may not show up. Isn't Smoker Peach just Toad? Alright, so looks like so far deep manly voice is winning. Time's running out. Last minute votes. Deep manly voice is winning. Oh, actually, I think I can help you there, Theo. It looks like goes to deep manly voice. Also, here you go, Theo. I can help you out. Dr. Girlfriend, then. Try that, Theo. Okay, deep manly voice it is. Alright. Well, hello there, handsome. That's the wrong button, but I'll save anyway. Let's save the game. Then we'll hit back. Well, hey! We have an extra life donation from Wingsong for 25 bucks! Hey! Let's get the congratulations in on here! Thank you, Wingsong, for donating to Extra Life, getting us a little bit closer to our goal. Thank you so much, Wingsong. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. At least it finally let me donate, I know. I've been having so many issues. We had DDoS and everything. It's so ridiculous. Not their fault, just ridiculous on the person's part. Alright. Back to this nonsense. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Good night, Quebec. Have a good one. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Why do we have another poll up? We've already done a poll. Whoever put that poll up, please remove it if you can. How come I can't remove polls on my own chat? Whoever put that poll up, please do not put up polls without permission. Thank you. Oh. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Fire the boop cannon! No! Alright, let's look around. What's this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. A friend with noms. I'm all finished with noms. I'm a full wolf now. Well, there you go. Shadow Knight, how you doing? Fire the hug cannon. Yay! Hey. Hey. What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Why does she have her hands up like a cat? Beats me. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. I gotta get her out of here. What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. Hey, Facerig, what are you doing? I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on.
If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Well, that didn't work. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Well, there's gotta be something to get her out of the room. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Yes, Apian?
Tee-hee. You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Can February March?
Well, no, tee-hee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. Can November, December? Never mind. All right, she's not leaving, which, Let me examine the room without her. She's not gonna let us get near that. Probably not. No, but April, May. Ah! What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Okay, she doesn't want us looking there. A simple bed. Been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. There's gotta be a way to get her out of here. How to get her out of the room? Let's see. No, she's probably not gonna have much to say about that. She's not gonna talk about anything regarding... Maybe I can't. Maybe I gotta wait for her to leave. Maybe, let's go back to Grossberg Law Offices and see what happens. Nah, he's still out. Oh! Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
So, you're the one that has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now?
It's Jamie Heineman? My goodness. Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter?
Yes, FaceFig is all over the place.
You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey?
Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go on taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh boy. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Oh, Silverfang sent me dinner. My goodness, as I'm joking on myself. Ugh. Choking on my spit. Oh, excuse me, everyone. Silverfang, thank you for the dinner. I appreciate it. I call shenanigans. Me too, Shadow Knight. Me too. There's a lot of shenanigans going on around here. That's not good. Ow. Excuse me.
Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you say.
You're welcome. Enjoy the chicken. I will. Thank you so much. That again is the wrong button because I keep holding the controller like I'm playing Super Paper Mario.
But the client is
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
I think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I could not say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? Grossberg is dummy thick. Hunter the Wolf, hello. Alright, Grossberg, have it your way. Okay. We have to figure out a way to get into April May's thing. The Porky Pigging here. We have to get into their apartment. Not apartment. A hotel room. That's when I was mind blanking. Alright. Let's go to the detention center and talk to Maya. Maya's not here. Must be in questioning. Probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I better go talk to that lawyer again. Okay, well I guess we weren't supposed to come here yet. Back to the office! That must be funny to witness. He's still standing in the same spot and I just left, went down who knows how many blocks and came back. Alright, I'm gonna present something. Oh, I think it's gone. Never mind. Alright, let's talk again. Let's have another chat. Thank you for the lurk, Justin. I appreciate it. How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here. A long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission to share.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Interesting. The painting. That's quite a painting.
Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Oh gosh, better answer or he'll eat us.
The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. It's my favorite one-piece fan art I got done. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested. It's not oh, that's him.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying! Jeez. Alright. Yeah, it's on a cooldown, Flash. Okay, I don't think we can do anything else here. What food did you eat him? Well, Flash didn't, Silverfang did. I'm getting a chicken sandwich delivered here right here. Thank you again, Silverfang. Alright, I guess we should head over back to see if she's still sitting there. Yep, she's still sitting there. Nothing here we can present. So that's a problem. Maybe she's back now? Oh, she's back! Hooray! Progress. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Oh no, don't feel that way. Is this the first game? Yes, it is. The first game. I'd like to see about playing through all three. Or like the main three, the original trilogy. Let's see. We're gonna have to talk. Nah, I won't get to 4 and 5, so sadly, but... What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Oh no, so she could still be alive? Okay, tell me about your mother. Time to walk the doggo? Okie dokie. What about those ME spin-off games? I could if I would. Or, yeah, I would if I could. Wow, backwards fox tonight. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say that ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my ESP. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. Tell me about him. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Uh-oh. The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Uh-oh. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. Ah, good! The press! I just told you that, Flash. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? Hey, Hylian, how you doing? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 o'clock p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Heck no! I'm taking this defense. Let's do this. We're gonna save this girl's life. Am good? That's good to hear. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I don't know why. Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Just doing the work thing? Blah, work. But money's good. Zaboops from Shadow Wolf! How you doing, Shadow Wolf? Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. More of Zaboops, this time from Hylian. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. In 8 hours, Flash, I'm going to be, asleep. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. We gotta go back there. And hopefully she's gone now. Good grief. It wouldn't leave me alone. I wanted to do some Oh. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no! Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? You just heard that name not 5 minutes ago. White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Nah, no such thing. Now, let's have at that drawer, shall we? The screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Interesting. Very interesting. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Aside from the fact that, you know, everything. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean. Wow, Phoenix. Wow. Hey, Shadow Knight! Thank you for the 5 biddies. My favorite line from this game is objection. Oh, bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Where we'll get to her bottom. I mean, we'll get to the never mind. Oh, why, yes, I would love to save. Thank you. Thank you for letting me save, game. It's beautiful, thank you. Anyways, I thought I would drop by and say hello. Well, thank you for doing so highly, and I appreciate it. Sorry for the confusion, Flash. Oh, okay.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
And the Oh. Edgeworth. I need a voice for Edgeworth. I need a voice suggestion for Edgeworth. Hopefully we don't run out of voices. Alright, I need a voice suggestion for Edgy over here. Let's see, how about British Edgelord? There may be a different Miss May that Fox may want to get the... Wow! Wow! Napoleon Dynamite! I love it! I love it! Napoleon Dynamite! Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that movie in ages. This is like... Gosh, idiot. That's beautiful. That is simply beautiful. I forgot how he does the voice, too. How does he do the voice? It's like, gosh, idiot. I think that's how it went. I haven't seen that movie in ages. Is that how he does it? It's like, prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Something like that. I can't remember how to do the voice. Doing the work thing? Yep, okay, so I'm getting confirmation here. LOL. Yeah, okay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Cool. Oh, gosh. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. You better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. You may call your first witness. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
I think that was the judge. Oh well. What's up, Dick?
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Anyways, I'm gonna get back to certain duo playing. Ocarina of Time. Have fun, highly.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death... Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir.
Before I go... There's a before... What could it be? Let me just do this. Do a Ruby Rod impression. I don't know who Ruby Rod is. Alright, let me jump back to that. Okay, cool. So, do that.
The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir. This court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Perfect. Now, detective. Oh.
Now, detective.
I got. This voice is hard to do. Dick Gumshoe. Really? Dick is slang for detective, as in Dick Tracy. Gumshoe is slang for sneaking or snooping around. Yes, you're correct, Hylian.
Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I heard, I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Alright, let's go for it.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. the defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Did she now?
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Wasn't that hard to figure out, dude? Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, let's go. Alright, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Not feeling anything weird there. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. This we know. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness accounting her. We had a witness account describing her. I'd like to know more about this, please. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
Yeah, you did say it.
Yeah, you did say it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What?
Why not the Steam remake? Why not the Steam remake, Fox? Because I already bought this one years ago. I had it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go ahead and spend the extra money. I could save a little. Also, how you doing, Foxy fan?
Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful! Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Okay. Let's see. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Now, how do you... Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Ask about that, please. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective.
Oof.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Uh-oh.
Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Did she, though?
Order! Order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right, what he said.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Maya was written clearly in blood. Let's wind up and say objection. Abstraction? What if the word Maya was written in blood? Not a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Okay, on it the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Guess we're just gonna press everything until we get something. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective?
The right hand.
She was right-handed.
Nice try.
Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Okay. When she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Lab test results showed the blood. Let me see. Okay, I'm back. My mother walked in the room, seeing the pink-haired lady, then just walked out of the room with a disappointed look on her face. Oh, gosh. This is a game because this would never happen in a real courtroom. So can I checked the autopsy report. Time of death caused single blood force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Well, death was instantaneous. She wouldn't have had time. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's impossible because she was dead on the spot. You're hecked, Fox? Oh, jeez. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Hey, W, welcome back.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
Well, when? The day after the murder? Would sure be a shame if the autopsy... Oh, you better not. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
Uh-oh.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
Second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
How dare you?
Thank you, Moose.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see!
Damn you, Edgeworth! I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham! Yes! It's me! I'm a hack! Help. Just help. Oh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do you... Here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I'm probably digging my own grave here, but here's a poll for you guys. This is probably going to end in disaster, but what the heck? What the heck in heck? Let's go for it. I'm curious. Okay, so most going for you're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham is getting a little bit. Oh, a lot of folks hating on Edgeworth. A lot of folks hating on Edgeworth. Oh, one for I'm a sham. Gee, I wonder who put that. Poll's about to close. Last minute voting. Hey, Edgeworth, you're a friggin' sham. Take that. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable.
Whoa.
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Thank you for the updated autopsy report after the fact.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes?
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Oh? And who would that be? I'm the one who said you're a sham. I couldn't resist. Oh my goodness.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Good question.
Witness, your name, please? April May, at your service. Oh, yeah. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. Not good at all. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court.
Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred.
Mingwolfer, how you doing? Welcome on in. Edgeworth's middle finger was pointing at Phoenix when he was holding the evidence.
Gee, I was like in my hotel room, tee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fagco law offices?
Doing fine at you? I'm doing great.
That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Witness's account.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
The boops! I got the boops. This music is just making me cringe and I don't know why. Somebody help me.
Then, the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
Really?
And then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Okay, I just saw the jiggle physics. Nope. 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 1,000 times. Nope. 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 The person shielding their eyes could be used in many ways.
Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness anymore.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
Oh, come on, Fox. You don't like that cat's... My gosh. What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Don't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yeah, I'm cross-examining the witness. I'm cross-examining everything. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. He has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Let's go. Let's see that again. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? So why were you looking out the window? I mean, you can look, anybody can look out a window, but I'd like to know why you were looking out a window. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What, that's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know, I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering? There's only a fox here. Come on, man.
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Oh, come on.
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned!
Poor girl? What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. Really now? She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack.
Please, continue your testimony.
Okay, but that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. I wanna check this out. Hold on. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. Nah. You know what? Why falter now? Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. You saw nothing, you're lying. You saw nothing, you're lying. No, she saw it. She was there. She could clearly see. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Getting somewhere.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh, really? Now, why is that? No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? You broke her for a second. That's my plan.
Rawr. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May! The court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Don't fall for her, Judge. Damn, I almost had her. Well, round 2. We can still take her out.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kinda statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee.
How did you know it was a clock? Is that in the report?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Gladly. Hold on here. You saw everything. Okay. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. How did you know that was a clock? That doesn't make any sense. That clock. Yeah, how did you know that was a clock? Tell me about that. A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Yeah, that clock. Let's talk about that clock, shall we? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock, and face rigs being a problem. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. How many cases were done? So far, just the one. This is case number 2.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh.
Oh, shut up, Miles. Get out of here.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Come on, Judge.
Objection sustained.
Yes!
You may continue to question the witness.
Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
How could you have heard it from over there? So you've been to the law offices of Fay and Company.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room. He. The law offices of Fay and Co., where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel.
You gave her the smoker voice again? No, she's like a
Deep, smooth voice. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
not even close. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because couldn't have rung, couldn't have heard it. Can I look at my stuff? Hold on. Give me a moment. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Bud. Whoop! Excuse me, everybody. I have to go take care of somebody at the door. So we're going to take a brief break, and I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Dinner was here. Alright, so let's try this again, shall we? Alright. Oh, Grease the Dog, how you doing? Mariah Wolf. Howdy, welcome on in. She couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. Well, she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
You have proof that she could not?
Oh crap. Objection, you need to boop.
The boops. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
Oh! Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it.
The prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed. Objection sustained.
Damn, time to switch directions quick.
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung? Your Honor, members of the court. Mithril, hi! Thank you for the hug. It's empty, it's broken, the batteries are dead. Well, it's not broken, it still works. It's empty, right? Wait, wasn't there something about that? Yeah, it's empty now, isn't it? That clock is missing its clockwork. Right, wait, that's right! Oh, the conversation! Mia and Maya! Okay, Mia said that it wasn't working. Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot about the opening.
Huh? How could you possibly?
Just have a look, as soon as you can.
Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says! This clock is missing its clockwork! It's quite empty!
Bingo.
Mr. Wright! Would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Uh-oh. Edgeworth's coming in again. I don't like that.
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
We can! We have proof!
Oh, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed. Ta-da! Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Aha! Now we've got him.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better on the ways of evaluation soon.
Zaboops from Grisadog. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Ha! Classic elementary school not. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame! I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Oh, I like to see her get out of this one.
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Oh, do I have an objection? The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Well, obviously. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, snap! Oh, excuses not on sale today? Where's the friggin' burn? Where this is, I need a burn sound effect. I need a burn sound effect. Oh gosh.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Hey Leon, how's it going? All the burns. Oh, wrong voice.
Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it?
Good, ignoring my homework tonight because screw trying to better myself through education. Oof. Hey, Nico! I'll be ready soon. Just finishing up this one trial.
I guess I did.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard. I can't read that now, it's blocked out. Here you go. Wiretap. Look at that. Wrong voice.
Wiretap, go! Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. potentially illegal to do so, but hey, what the heck.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
I mean, it is a lawyer's job to collect evidence, right? True.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Abso-friggin-lutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... What was the question again? Hold on. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock would have been the cell phone. Obviously, it would have been the cell phone. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Beep. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
I...
Oh, good grief. Give it a rest, Edgeworth.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Isn't that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. She didn't do it. But why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of speech. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking you'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Oh, for goodness sakes! Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
Hey, whoa, this is a family show. Back up. You can't be serious. No way!
Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Oh yeah, room service. Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. iced coffee, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Good thing my niece isn't here tonight. That's not good.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Oh, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Well, if I just call the bellboy, he'll just reiterate what she's already said. But he may have some testimony. I'm gonna call him as a witness. Get the bellboy in here. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
Oh crap. He's spinning a yarn.
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. This is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Oh. There's more here. There's gotta be more here. I'll accept. Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool, you fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Wow, he even brought his job with him. Thank you, Justin!
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir.
Miss May's room service. Let's go.
I'm the head Hellboy. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee, but to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. Maya will be finished. We gotta press everything. 9 a.m. or p.m. though. I am the head bellboy. Yep, that's fine. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, so it's definitely in p.m. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. She wouldn't have made that mistake. She needed a witness. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Can I ask about that, though? Let me ask about that. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. Okay. Delivered an iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Let's make sure that was Miss May, please. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guests favored me with, an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Oh crap, are we out? It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Uh-oh.
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? I protest! Wait! Please wait!
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask about him? Check-in, room service, bed making. Bed making? Bed making? Bed making. Bed making. Why would bed making be a question? What is this Fallout 4? Why would bed making be a question? That feels like a red herring. I feel like bed making is a red herring. Tell me more about your room service. Tell me again about room service.
Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
Let's see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skip on the...
Iced coffee for 2? Iced coffee for 2. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Edgeworth! Stop sabotaging law! Oof. Yeah, you better oof.
You fool.
Yeah, no, I think you're the fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is this other person?
Simple. It was... well, the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof! That's the first time I come across oof in something like a game. Yes. Oof. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof!
Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Dude, Edgeworth, you hid evidence in a murder case. That is an automatic mistrial right there. Heck yes, it is. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. Obstruction of justice! Put him in jail! Throw away the key! So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no. I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. I got a great lead in today's trial. The lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that got left on the record. I wonder what that is. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to get her free. To be continued! Ha-ha! And with that, I'm going to take a little break because we're going to switch gears and go to another game. Time for the second game of the night. Also, just to let everyone know, Extra Life donations are still available. So if you want to donate to Extra Life, any amount is welcome. We're trying to hit a $500 goal. Just scroll down and click the link. You'll see it. It says like help me reach my 500 goal. And if you want to help out there you go. All right, so let me go ahead and save because we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that for later. You know it. And I'm going to join. Time for monster hunting. Yes. And I'm going to join Bandolito, Xavier Cakes, and Nico the Wolf for a little monster hunt. So I'm going to be BRB. Don't go anywhere, guys. The show is just beginning.